This is such a cool spot, guys.
Right. I think this is our spot for today.
Half an hour to find it.
Easy. Yeah, we are currently here at GUC in Düsseldorf, the German Unicycle Championship, and we are a bit more than a month ahead before Unicon, the World Unicycle Championship, which is taking place in Steyr. How do you say it? Steyr in Austria. I'm super excited. Actually, I haven't been to the last Unicon in the US, yes, I'm super excited to be in Unicon again. The last one was in Grenoble, where I've been, and there is quite a strong group of riders. So I think for today it will be really cool if we can focus more on Flatland. Obviously, there is all the disciplines.
Yeah, we're only gonna do Flatland today. Otherwise, this podcast would take like 5 hours probably.
Yeah, probably.
We will talk a bunch of nonsense because we don't know anything except for Flatland.
Yeah, I will just give a quick preview for people that might have interest. Flatland is tricks on a flat ground, and Unicon is the World Unicycle Championship. So it's the best people in the world that can do tricks with a unicycle on a flat ground, which is my main discipline. I think all of us, right? It's all of us main, it's our main hobby, main passion, and it's always so cool to see such a huge amount of people doing this all together.
So the ideas for today is we're gonna first talk about like the schedule at Unicon, because this year for the first time Flatland is happening on multiple days, and we also have multiple different Flatland competition, which is very nice. Then we're gonna have a little bit of a review of the past 2 years, like which riders really destroyed the competition in some of the more noticeable competitions. Then we're gonna talk about like a few big riders which will hopefully perform well at Unicon, and then at the end we're gonna pick our podium for Unicon, which is of course the most important thing, since whoever gets the picks rights, they get bragging rights for the next 2 years. Yeah, so let's start for the schedule. The first Flatland event at Unicon is gonna be Flatland Duos. So it's just gonna be, it's not an official competition, it's just a fun competition. And the idea is basically you get paired up with a random partner.
Oh, cool.
And then you ride a battle against 2 other people. And you get more points if you do your tricks and sting or something like that. And that's gonna happen on the 31st of July.
Oh, really? It's like another competition. I had no idea.
Competition from 10 to 16 apparently. That's at least what the Flatland director told me.
Wow. Okay. That is really cool.
I'm very excited for that happening for the first time. And I think it will just be nice to meet some new people also. Hopefully ride with some new people.
Do you guys already have a pair for Unicon?
No, it's random.
It's random.
You're supposed to meet new people.
That's the idea. That is so cool. Wow. I'm actually hyped to try it out. Wow.
Yeah. But I don't think there's that much more to talk about. Because we also, I think like Dale and Ian cooked that up together.
That was doing.
I think there will be, I think it's just like, just go sign up and see what it is. I think it's going to be very fun.
Who do you think will be like the most kind of diverse pair that you can put like in the community? That you would say, okay, they have a chance to win, but it's going to be like super.
It's also like not only about, I feel it's not only going to be about like how diverse you are, it's also a lot about control. Because
exactly.
If you have a lot of control, you can like really be in sync. So like, for example, I think like someone like Ivar, he's gonna be like good at it, because like I think he has all his tricks at like such a level. I don't know if Ivar's even coming.
I think he is. Yeah.
I think he has so much control over his tricks that he can just match to the other person.
Interesting. That's actually true.
Because he can like precisely control how fast he's spinning, how fast he's doing his
just tricks. I imagine, Ivar and Steffi together. I think Steffi will get so annoyed, right? He's like No, that's not my Flatland style. You know, it's like
That's the thing. If you get paired up with someone random, and then you have to make it work somehow.
yeah, that is cool.
Yeah. So the second kind of fun competition we have, also not an official one, but we just want to try it out, is a team competition. So that's going to happen on the 5th of August. So after the main flat competition.
Wow.
And it's going to be teams of 4. And the idea is you basically ride a best of 3. So you have one normal battle, but without any last tricks. So 1 against 1 rider, and the better one takes a point for the team. Then you have a 2v2 battle. And of course, in a 2v2 battle, you have like more variety in your team, so you should be able to respond better to tricks.
That is interesting. Okay.
And then the last battle is going to be a best trick show-off. So you're going to probably see a lot of huge tricks being sent.
And that's like in a team. So we have 2 teams, and each one have his
so
try for
riders,
a best of.
It's a single battle, 2 riders do the duo, and then the last one does the best trick show-off. So who do you guys think will do well there? Which team do you think has because you need a different sort of riders for the different kinds of.
I mean, the team is also random, right? Same idea like the pair.
You can.
You can pair up with a team before.
There's. So what Ian told me is that teams who actually are signed up as a team will be preferred if we have too many sign-ups. So you should try to ride with your team, and if there's space, we can also have some people who just find themselves together in a team.
Very interesting.
Who do you think has like a good shot?
I mean, in today's kind of urban category, you don't have too many pre-existing teams, right? You have Unicycle Forever, and you have Ride 1, and
so Hofsa.
Hofsa, true. You have Hofsa, which
Limited.
True, I forgot that we have. Yeah, okay. So
MC team.
But MC team, most of them are trial riders, you know.
But they ride decent flat.
But the thing is, you need like one who's like really like a generalist for the single battle, with like a lot of variety and like different aspects. But then the last 3, they can, like, especially the best trick. This can be like a complete specialist. Doesn't need to like. He needs to be good. He needs basically one good trick. That's all it needs. So I think.
So if you have the MC team and you have Steffi going there for 1080 or rank.
No, but like Steffi would not be the.
You just have Steffi destroying everyone in the 1v1 battle.
Yes. That's
And then you only need like 1 more point.
Yeah.
So.
I see. Interesting.
Yeah.
Wow.
Like I think like Hofsa could do really well because they have like August and Oliver already, which are like
that is true.
Pretty scary. Like August has so much variety in like a single battle. He's like pretty good, and like Oliver can just like send a blind 900.
Yeah. That is true.
Like, there's not so many people who can do better than that.
Do you know if actually Pierre is coming? I know.
I don't think so.
I think in general he's not. Even if he's coming, he's not competing.
I mean, if you would become an MC team, would be
that would be like crazy combination. I mean, to be honest, unlimited, right? You have like a really good combination of riders there. You know, think about it. You have like Tim, Lawrence, and Jelle there, and obviously Lars, Carl, like. Yeah, so many good riders, right? But
I think the riding level is really high. I think the only thing limiting them is that they are like kind of have a similar riding style, all of them. So
I see. Diversity-wise,
it's way better if you have riders with 2 completely different riding styles. I mean, to be honest, if you have like a duo, like if you put like Eva and Steffi together, that would be like the craziest combination.
Yeah.
Because one can do all the technical tricks and one can send all of the biggest spins.
That is super interesting.
What you want, ideally.
So like I would say also Ride 1 you have quite a good chance because Ben, you have like a super unique style of riding which you don't see very often as such, with all the coasts and rolls that are very unique. And then you have Jan that you're also doing coasts and rolls, but you're also doing more like the mainstream flatland as such. And you're also going for big tricks. And I think that could be very interesting. I mean, there's also Marvin, right? Who
We
else?
have Jos who's just sending rank whips 9
That
times.
is true. That is so true. Wow. I'm so
He is like a rider who would be really good for like just the best trick. Just yesterday landing 900
In comp.
900 in competition
crazy.
as the last trick. That was pretty crazy.
Wow.
Yeah, but I think we're gonna move on to the.
Yeah, for sure.
Or do you wanna like each give a prediction which team is gonna win it?
No, I'm just excited to see. I actually had no idea that we're doing something extra beside like Flatland. Like,
So then on Saturday, the 1st of August, there's gonna be the Flatland qualification, and this is gonna be the biggest Flatland competition ever.
really?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Around 140 signups for Flatland.
Yo.
And just broken down by categories, it's 21 for junior male, which is crazy.
Made or open?
Junior open.
Junior Open.
So
Okay.
it's compared to like in Bemidji, it was 6.
21.
Yes, 21.
I mean, everybody coming from ride one, no?
But like, we are only sending like 8, so there's also like 13 other.
Okay, that is insane. Wow.
And 11 junior female, 71 expert male,
Mm-hmm.
38 expert female. I mean, I remember the times where like at EUC, there was like 4 female riders competing.
Yeah.
At Unicon, we almost have 40.
That is insane amount. And do you know how many are going to finals?
It's not final yet because I talked to Ian about it and asked him some questions. So we had some nice juicy infos for the podcast.
Oh yeah.
And he said he's planning hopefully to have 16 junior open riders advancing to the brackets. So like
Yeah, okay. We are doing it through with the lower brackets, higher brackets, and then finals, and
so
yeah.
that means I think 2 people are gonna go directly to the final bracket, and then you have 14 people in the lower brackets. For junior female, 6 probably advancing.
Mm-hmm.
Expert male or expert open, 38 riders.
38 riders
Yes.
in battles.
So it's gonna probably be 5 lower brackets.
What?
So like someone could make a crazy run. And expert female, 20 riders probably. But there's still some problems with the scheduling because of course so many riders. There was not expected to be so many signups, so we are gonna have to figure it out with scheduling. But
Interesting.
hopefully that's gonna work out
But
like that.
all in one day.
No, the qualification is going
Okay.
to be 1 day, only
Perfect.
qualification, only prelim runs. And then on August the 2nd, it's going to be the lower bracket rounds.
And finals.
No, it's
No.
going to be
Wow.
Monday the 3rd of August. It's going to be only the junior finals and then the expert finals. So the top 4 for junior male and junior female, and the top 8 for expert male and expert female.
So Flatland this year is like split in Unicon over 3 days.
Yes.
That makes so much sense. Yeah. Wow.
Yeah, because it's like so crazy. We got like twice as many signups compared to France, I think.
Yeah.
And that was already like, I don't know if you remember like how it was like so tight.
That was
The-
huge.
It
That
was
was.
basically prelim was over and finals were starting right away.
Nah, yeah, it was
So
too
many
much.
People signing up, it's not possible.
We were there until, I don't know, midnight or so, no? I remember until it was.
It wasn't that late, but it was really stressful and tight and without many pauses. And
Yeah, especially for the judges. Like, just.
I just remember like in Bemidji, it was so exhausting.
Mm.
Because I was doing my prelim and had to judge for like 2 hours.
Mm.
And then I had to write 4 battles and also judge like another 8 battles or something like that.
Mm.
That's like so exhausting
Yeah.
doing that all in one day.
Crazy.
Yeah. So I'm really excited for that. How do you guys like the new system where we're doing the bracket stage? Of course, this is like the
Hot
first time
topic.
we're gonna do it at Unicon. Last year we had a big 16-guy bracket. How do you like it?
I mean, to be honest, I had a conversation with quite a lot of people because, you know, at EUC we also had quite, I would say quite a big amount of riders. Don't remember exactly, but it was also, and as such, you know, it was such a long day of riding And on one hand, I want to say, oh, it's super nice, anybody can make it into battles. You have more options to experience this amazing thing in Flatland that is happening only in Flatland competition, that you're competing against another person. But on the other hand, it was such a long day, and there is like less hype for like lower brackets and higher brackets. So it's kind of losing the momentum. In that sense, like I remember, it used to be, oh my God, I qualified, you are super hyped, and then you're going to finals, and then you get all the hype of the finals. And also for the audience, I think it was easier, even if you had more people that actually qualified. So I would say, like at the beginning, I was like, oh, super cool, anybody can make it. Not last EUC winter, but EUC winter before that, when Michael Bacleda, he came, right? And I don't remember which place he got, but he had to fight his way up until he made it into finals. And just because of this system, so I think he did really bad on his qualification run. But then because of this system, an amazing rider was able to be in the finals. So on one hand, I want to say, hey, yeah, that's great. It gives more possibility. On the other hand, I find it a bit exhausting. Yeah, I'm not the biggest fan of it, I have to be honest.
You shouldn't really, I don't think the expectation should be to like watch every battle now, because that's, I mean, basically, in kind of the idea is to like have the same experience for the finals, but just like have the possibility for like more people to battle, because like otherwise, like the levelers like done so far, you have to train like for years and years to even get into a single battle at like.
Same, that's what I did, all of my first championship, I did not make it into battles, and that was my goal, and I was working super hard. I remember when I was, I think it was 16 or 17, and I was at EUC winter, and it was the first time, I had no idea, I made it, not even the last place, I think last place was Tyrone, and obviously I think I was kicked out after one battle, but the excitement of I made it into the battle was much bigger. I think now it's kind of, okay, I kind of, I don't want to say, yeah, I messed it up a bit, right? But because somebody messed it up a bit more, then I still have a chance. And it's less exciting, I think there is something with like, it's the same like landing a big trick, and you work for it sometime for a year to land it, and sometime longer. And so I think for me, yeah, and also what you said about not watching every battle, I think the amazing thing about Flatland is the hype that you have in the battles. And then if people start to have this habit, okay, now I'm not watching, now I'm watching, yeah, and if it's all tied together, now it's finals. Yeah, there is no lower brackets, higher brackets. Qualification is over. Okay, I'm supporting friends. It's just for us to sort everything, who is going into finals. And then you have the actual finals. So it could be that I think a good compromise would be like, okay, we let more people to qualify, but they don't qualify to lower or in higher brackets. They qualify straight into finals.
The problem with like having only a final is that like, if you like have like a 16 or like 32 guy bracket, basically like 2/3 of those battles are just gonna be like boring, because in advance who's gonna win. Like if you like take the top 8 riders only, then like everyone has at least a chance to beat the other person, and if like seed 1 is battling against seed 32,
you can say that, but as such, I was in the Hungarian Championship against Cornell. I was 16, obviously even today, but back then Cornell was a much better rider than me, but he really messed it up, right? And I was landing all of my tricks, and I won against Cornell. So like in that year I was the Hungarian champion without a Hungarian passport. I remember the evening, and it wasn't because I was such a good rider. It was because that's a competition, and Cornell did bad in this competition. Yeah. I think in that sense, yeah. So you're gonna be kicked out after one battle, but you made it into Flatland finals. So let's say you have 16 people that qualified. Even if you end 16 in Unicon, you're gonna be 16th in the world. And that's a crazy thing to think about, you know, to say, yeah, I'm 16th place in the world, or I'm 6th place. Yeah, it doesn't really matter, but...
Yeah, but maybe I think it's nice that we have it like now in separate days.
Yeah.
So I think that's like, I get that it's like a little bit exhausting if you have it on the same day. So I'm really hoping that it's going to be really hype if it's like a full day in between, and then everyone can get some energy and get ready for the battles. And I think now we wanted to look back at what happened like ever since last Unicon, and like look at like the notable riders. Like who can we be really excited for Unicon? So Hadao, who do you have in mind?
I mean, I actually thought that Jack 7 is not coming, and then you told me this morning.
He is, I don't know.
He's signed up, so...
I looked for his name in the sign up because like someone else was telling me he's not coming. I was like, really? And then he is signed up, so I'm really confused.
Yeah, so it could definitely be that. I mean, if he's signed up, I know that Eli Brill, Scott Julian is not coming. Jack, I just haven't seen him since UC Summer in England. Yeah, we hanged out, quite a few people after it. We did like a small road trip in the UK, just like around England, so not too long. But it was such a cool thing to see him and to see him in live and so. And I don't know, he haven't been posting a lot lately, so I'm also wondering how much he's riding for himself, right? He used to make those vlogs. He
was like really motivated before Unicon in America.
Yeah.
And there he was really crazy.
He was insane there, yeah.
He was insane, and then unfortunately he didn't land his last trick in finals. Yeah, which was really unlucky.
What was his last trick? I forgot.
He ran a whip and he only got it on the 4th attempt.
No.
That's why he lost the finals.
That sucks.
Kind of, yeah, so I'm also really hoping for him to like redeem himself.
Oh yeah.
Like I think the competition has really improved since then, so it's going to be really tough.
Yeah.
I think, like so of course like Jack, he also wrestled at NAUCC. It's really a new prospect in the scene against Trey Horn.
True.
Like he, of course, in NA is, for the guys who don't remember, maybe like Trey won the final battle against Jack at NAUCC.
Yeah.
Easy battle, really would recommend to watch it.
Yeah. They posted it, right?
Yeah, it's on YouTube. You can find it.
I think it's on Trey's channel also. I would love to hear your opinion. Do you remember when we just met Trey in Grenoble?
Yeah.
It was insane.
Quite a different person to ours. But actually, when was the last time I saw him? I didn't meet him for a long time.
Yeah. I think like you also didn't go to the US, right?
No.
So I think both of us, last time we saw him, obviously we see each other on social media and so, but it's not the same.
Yeah.
But we saw him, I think, together in Grenoble.
No, you probably saw him in summer. You see.
True, he also came to Austria.
Was it in Austria?
I think you were there.
Yes.
You were there, and I think Trey was also there.
Yeah, but I mean that was even before Unicon. So
yeah.
Maybe probably you went to a winter UC after.
No, he wasn't.
So but like 3 years, I think you can expect a really high floor from him, from just because he's riding so frequently, and like very unique skills. That are probably like hard to recreate. So I
mean, even last Unicon, he had a very high floor.
Yeah.
He got 3rd in the prelim.
Yeah.
Wow.
You need crazy tricks for that.
Yeah.
But then I think, unfortunately, maybe like the experience was not quite there.
Yeah.
So he went out in the first quarterfinal.
Yeah, I would expect him to do
in the round of 16.
I'm wondering how consistent he is, right? Because it's really hard to know from social media.
But if you win NAUCC, you are against Deck 7, you are kind of consistent.
That is true.
Yeah, I would expect. Yeah, that's a good way of saying it. Maybe like probably with more experience, but still I think his qualification run is gonna be really good, nevertheless. So
yeah. No, I would say he's definitely qualifying to finals. Like, I don't know if to finals or lower brackets, it also depends. But I would be really surprised if he... Yeah. But it's interesting. He kind of slipped out of my mind But you know, every time I see videos, I'm like, the improvement that he had, right? I remember just meeting Trey in Grenoble, and I think he was asking for advices for double flip.
No, we taught him flip at the
Flip,
Grenoble, you know?
true. It wasn't even double flip; it was just a single flip. And then, like, I don't know, half a year after or 1 year after, and seeing all the videos that he's posting, like crazy level. Like I have saved on my YouTube like links for some of the combos that he did, because I'm like, I want to re-land, like I want to do those combos, right? And so creative, and like, but the improvement was like, you know, if it was on a grab, it was like just going up crazy. Yeah. So I think there is a rider that we cannot leave out, obviously.
I kind of know who we're talking about.
I mean, Stefan Rank, you know, the current world champion, the current UC winter champion. Steffi, I was actually visiting him not so long ago. Right after UC winter, actually, I went to his place. And the level of consistency that you have during big tricks, right? He was tired in that week, and he was still sending the 900 side like without thinking. And we're talking about huge tricks, landing whips. Like, I'm super curious to see if somebody can beat it up in a way.
Like in the past year, he had like a crazy run at competitions. Like
just a perfect run, yeah.
Last year, he won UC. Then, like at summer UC, I think he was a little bit like not so locked in. So I think he still.
I think he had an injury, some injury. Yeah.
Just like not locked in, but like still pretty. He still got third place. That's still not bad.
Yeah.
He won BUC, French championships, and then Winter EUC in a pretty dominant fashion. So crazy run.
And he's riding now a lot. I know that he's
really
is trying to defend his title,
which is, to my knowledge, never been done in Flatland.
To be the winner 2 Unicons in a row?
No. Adrian won in 2010.
He didn't win it afterwards.
And then 2012 was Kovac.
Yeah.
Then 2014 was Rafi. 2016 was Lorenz. 2018 was Wayland.
Has anyone ever even come close to? Has anyone ever been in the final 2 times in a row?
Yes, Adrian. Adrian was 3 times in the final.
Okay. But
2010 he won it. Then 2012 against Kovac, where he got second. And then he won the one in France in 2022.
I mean, Steffi is also the youngest, no? The youngest one to win Unicon.
But the others didn't. Nobody else got close.
Yeah,
basically.
Wow.
So he's definitely a prospect to.
Yeah.
Like he will do like a first time, like it never been done, like in unicycling history, that somebody.
To my knowledge, maybe there are people who are like more into the history than I. So please correct me if I'm wrong, but that's to my knowledge, that's never been done. Yes.
Interesting.
And I think like, okay, what do you guys think? Like, what's the craziest trick he's gonna send at Unicon? Do you think we're gonna see a whip from him?
I think an Adrian whip. I have to say, when Steffi is on a good day, he's so consistent with the Adrian whip.
I think like at least as a last trick we're gonna see some.
I mean at EUC, right? I think it was 4th attempt. It was out of competition, I want to say, yeah, because he did do an Adrian whip, but I think it was like a 4th attempt.
Is that your hot take? Are we gonna see?
My hot take is that we're gonna see 3 different riders land a whip in competition.
Okay.
We are. Who else? Darwin.
Like, who can land? Like, I think Jack Simon is going. If he rides, he's gonna land a whip.
Yeah.
Stefan Rang is gonna land a whip, and then actually the next rider I want to talk about, Fu. I think he's gonna also land a whip.
Oh.
He's like, it's always kind of difficult with the Japanese riders because they don't like come to events that often because of course they live very far away. But the level you're seeing on the clips is like crazy, like landing whips, no-handed.
That would be very interesting.
1080s in sync.
Yeah. Wow, that would be really interesting. Imagine like a battle of Fu and Steffi. That would be, and both of them going for a 1080 of a whip.
No, actually, the battle I want to see with the last rider I have on my list is Shui.
Shui.
I want to see the battle Fu against Shui because they have like a really similar style of
that
like
is true.
sending some really big, fucking huge tricks but also like being like on the technical level, like being able to do all the scuff codes, and also they have the freestyle background, so they can also do all those tricks. So,
do you think August might go for the ghost whip in competition?
Gus? Oh,
I don't think so.
I mean, to be honest, where was it the last time that I saw him? At EC, yeah, and he's not that far. He told me he landed it a couple more times after. But like, you know, he showed me an attempt because he was trying to show me and explain me the technique, and it wasn't that far. Like, I would say that he really got down the technique. I think it's a super, super hard trick.
I think it's the hardest to play this. Like,
imagine we'll see a rank whip against like ghost whip.
yeah, but I think ghost whip is much harder.
Yeah.
I think rank whip is like, from some people I've said which have tried both, it's kind of like a normal whip. It's not.
I think with
it's preference. I think.
Mm.
I think with the whips that are thrown the other direction, you have the advantage of like being able to pull, and you have your whole hand. You can pull, and if you throw, your hand is like, at some point you're quite limited. But that's from a person who didn't really try out much. So
yeah,
interesting.
So I think what I also wanted to talk about is like the female category. Like, what are some riders you have in mind there?
I mean, wow. I mean, the female category is actually rising up, I would say. I'm a big fan of Cora, because I think Cora has really good consistency. She's going for big tricks. She also has a really cool style. I think Cora, I'm not sure if she even started from freestyle, right?
Yeah, she started from freestyle.
That is so interesting because...
So if you want, you can go to Konstantin Höhne and watch a beautiful routine from her.
Really?
She'll probably hate it, but...
That is really interesting because, you know, such when I'm looking on her style, sometimes you can see when people started from freestyle.
No, but I think she moved over to Flatland really early. So
okay, fair enough.
It's not like with some of the other riders I have in mind, which like basically did freestyle for years and years and then only moved over to Flatland.
So I think with Cora, you maybe already at this competition, but I would expect her in the next years to land tricks that no other female rider has landed.
Yes.
That's.
I mean, she's going for it. You know,
that's what
today she was asking me for tips for secret side, and then I was.
Maybe you should ask her whether to tell it on camera and beep it out afterwards.
Yeah, I don't know, but like you know, as such, I was thinking no female rider have done secret side yet, right?
I think so.
No.
Like Sam Lahoud, no. No. So it's like. Yeah, I think she's bringing like a new kind of energy to the female category.
Those big tricks, getting the 5 sides consistent.
That is true. Oh, wow.
Yeah.
And who else do you have on your list? On your mind?
And do you want to say?
I think the other person I have in my mind is Sophia.
Oh yeah.
Because I see a lot of consistency in her riding, which is for the competition that, yeah. I think that would greatly suit her. So
like, to be honest, I didn't have her like in the top riders until like yesterday, where she destroyed Cora pretty much in the GUC final. And
that is true.
Competition. And I mean, it's also a skill to like ride well under pressure.
Yeah.
Like from the like peak level riding, she's not quite up there, but if you have the mental strength to like actually get it done, and she also is like getting the 5 sides pretty consistent, currently trying to land the 7.
Yeah, no, I think she's proven time and time again that she's well under pressure. So
I mean, she's also probably the rider that I know that goes to most events. Like
she's like at everywhere.
I love it. I was talking to her and to her dad about it, and I'm like. Respect, you know, they went even to Colombia when Lauc was happening, and like all around French championship right after EUC, like super interesting. So as such, she started from track, right? I think that was what she's doing, which from what I know, the vibe is a lot more competition vibe, and you have a lot more pressure there. And I think if you take out the pressure the factor of pressure in competition, you can be a really, really good rider. Yeah.
Do you have another rider in mind?
Of course, I have, of course, the current world champion. I think you can't underestimate her, Jana Riedel.
That is
I
true.
think like just from like the absolute skill ceiling, like she has the like
Amazing rolls.
tricks.
Amazing rolls,
of course,
yeah.
with like technical tricks, if you do it in a combo, like it's not always like recreatable in a competition setting. But just from the peak level riding, I think she has the hardest difficulty and also really nice style and variety. And she showed that at last Unicon by pretty much demolishing the whole competition.
But variety, do you find it also with big tricks? So I love her combos, right? But do you find that she also have big tricks compared to the...
Like maybe not as much as, but also like she can like send it full out backside and something like.
Okay, yeah.
And I mean, you don't need to send that many big tricks to get like. If you can send like one or two nice big tricks,
That is true.
enough for getting a good variety.
But you know, if she has really high level combos and she does as a big trick, I don't know, 360 side, for example, you know, so variety would be lower in that sense because the overall view that she has, it's not in the same level.
That's not how it's judged. It's just how different you would get the same variety whether you do a 180 side or a 7 side. It's just gonna kill you difficulty. So this is not, it's just how
I mean,
are.
yeah, I think it's a personal thing that I think variety should be the same level all over all the different categories.
No, but that's not actually how it is in the rules. So, but like as long as you're like kind of on the same level as the other riders, then you're also not gonna get fucked in the battling basically. Because if you do a full out backside and no one else can do like a 540 backside, then you are like good. Yeah, so I think she's gonna probably also perform well. So
I mean, you also have Nina, right? And that she started from freestyle, but she's...
but I don't think she's quite on the same level. I think she's gonna do well.
It's
but
street,
I don't see
definitely.
I think she's better in street also. But I don't see her fighting. I think she can get to finals, but I don't see her
On the podium.
The podium.
That is...
That's what I was like. The people I wanted to talk about was the people who potentially can get.
But at EUC she was on the podium, no? Last EUC winter.
Wait, I can check.
I think she was like, I want to say second.
Yes, she was second.
Yeah. Which is
But
interesting.
also, like, to be honest, at EUC winter, like I felt like the two best riders there didn't ride in the finals because Jana was injured.
Yeah.
And Cora really messed up a prelim run, so didn't even get into brackets.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
So
Crazy.
actually, Leah won the whole competition, with Nina being second and Sophia getting third. So
That is true. But that's exactly what I mean, you know, that in competition, maybe you're really good, but then you mess it up in qualification run and you don't even make it into the lower brackets.
She makes like a crazy run. I can see her like also maybe getting to the podium, but it's gonna be quite tough against because there's so much competition. Yeah. So like we have only two more things remaining. One thing we might be doing at Unicon is we're gonna have for the final bracket only the possibility for picking the battles. So for the male and female brackets, the top 4 riders can choose the opponent.
No way, really?
Yeah.
Wow.
We're trying. It's Ian said to me.
So let's say if in the qualification I get fourth.
We're working on bringing picks to finals, but we can't guarantee it yet.
So basically in finals, let's say I did really good in the qualification, got fourth, and I have a list of riders and like, who do I want to compete? And I can just kind of choose.
Fourth, you cannot choose because
But if I'm first,
The first you can choose from like the 5th seed to the 8th seed.
Yeah.
that is very cool.
Like, for example, someone makes a crazy run to the brackets.
Yeah,
You don't have to ride against him.
I see.
For example, Stefan only gets 7th in the prelim and has to go through brackets, and you get first. You don't have to pick Stefan. Basically, you can choose someone easier.
I have to say I love Steffi, but I have a trauma here.
But to be honest, like there's also the possibility to massively aura farm. Like just imagine like you're like you do really well, and then like someone, and then you like someone crazy comes through and you're just like, oh, I'm better than you, I'm battling against you.
Oh, there's also possibilities of battling like person that you actually want to battle.
No, on one hand, I would try to avoid Steffi as much as I can because I have a trauma there. From the beginning, I'm like, I'm gonna lose.
Competition.
6th or something?
I mean, I would have definitely picked him if I could have.
I mean,
because I would have wanted to ride against him.
I mean, it makes a lot of fun, but because every competition somehow I'm turning out against Steffi, and every time, since Grenoble, he was also the one that kicking me out. So I feel like I'm stuck in a loop there.
No, apparently he's that's not a serious point.
Yeah.
If speaking, he's the best rider in the world, debatably.
Yeah.
And you are the second best rider in the world. Then, on paper, this would happen all the time. Because you would ride against everybody else and you always get stopped by saying,
I see. So it doesn't matter.
Same tower with Jelle. Actually, I've lost like 6 battles to Jelle.
Yeah, Jelle, it's also, I feel like he's sometimes an underrated rider, but he's been riding for so long. He's so consistent, high level of tricks, a huge variety, the level of him with the variety is amazing because every run that Jelle does is super diverse and super different from the battle he did before.
Also seeing him having a great shot at like making it to finals, but not quite. I mean, of course,
not first place, no.
European champion, but I think like first place is unrealistic. And if he really rides well, then he can make it to podium maybe.
Yeah. I think to podium he definitely have a chance. I would say it would be a surprise for me if he make it first.
Okay, I think we have one more thing left to do.
The picks. Okay, let's start with the female. So, for third place, actually, because of yesterday's performance, in third place I'm putting Sophia.
Okay.
In second place I'm putting Jana.
Mm-hmm.
In first place I'm putting Cora.
Mm-hmm.
What about you, Jan?
I have...
And you can't steal my picks, like you can't do the exact same.
No.
Oh no.
I'm not doing the same. I'm putting Jana third and Sophia second and Cora first.
So, I want to say Jana first, Cora is going to be second, and I want to say Nina is going to take third.
Oh, that's interesting.
Okay.
It's also interesting that none of you put Lea to be on the podium.
That is so true.
Winter EUC, so...
Yeah, I was thinking
the thing about Lea, I think she has really nice tricks, but not enough diversity. If you put her, for example, against Jana, I think it's not same level of riding.
Yeah, but if
in
you
the
compare
overall
anyone to Jana, they're not going to have a great variety, right?
That's also true.
Yeah, okay, then for male, I think Dao, this time you can start.
Yeah, so for male, open adults category. Okay, I want to say third place, we're gonna have Trey Han. Possibly even second. Second, that's a hard one. I want to say Steffi, because I really think that Jack, if he's coming and if he was riding like I think he was riding, I think he's gonna take the last competition back.
Predictions, that's like the extra.
Oh yeah.
But
That's not
really?
Really? Exactly the same three.
Really, like Trey, Steffi, and then Jack 7.
Yeah, we can't choose the same.
Yeah,
I love it that we chose the same thing.
Especially Trey in third, that's kind of funny also.
I was really thinking about the exact same prediction.
That is so funny.
Now I have to change it up. So
you don't have to, I think.
yeah, but I want to. Okay, hear me out.
Okay, I'm with you.
Third place.
Okay.
We're gonna put Jack 7.
Okay.
second place. I'm gonna put Fu, and then I have back-to-back winner Steffi. That's my prediction.
Oh, that's good.
Okay, that is interesting. Fu, I did not think about him.
The thing is like, okay, my prediction is gonna be like the two semifinals. It's gonna be Jack against Steffi in the one semifinal. Steffi's gonna win it. And the other semifinal is gonna be Japanese semifinal. It's gonna be Shui against Fu.
Oh yeah, that would be
Fu
interesting.
is gonna take it home.
Yeah.
Like landing like something crazy, like a 1080 to destroy Shui with the battling.
Yeah, so you have the
And
same
then-
final as me?
Yeah, same final as you. But I'm gonna go for the upside. Fu is gonna win it. He's gonna lock in, go on the run of his lifetime.
Oh yeah, that would be
Winning it.
interesting.
Fu first place, Stefan third place, and Shui is gonna battle it out against Jack and take third place.
Shu is gonna be,
Yeah, Shui is gonna be third place.
and
Two Japanese.
because you stole my podium, so now I had to make something.
I would be so surprised if Jack doesn't make it to the podium in any of, you know?
He makes it to my podium.
Yeah. So.
He was on my original podium, and then you fucked it up. So
Oh,
yeah, and I think that's everything.
yeah.
So see you at Unicon.
See you at Unicon all, and yeah, keep on riding.
Was such a nice spot here talking, huh?
Yeah.